All right, y'all. Hey, what's up? Welcome to the J Cutz Studio. I'm Juan, and here we discuss barbering and business. I have a couple notes I'm gonna go through because what I really want to talk to you guys about is how to not just grow behind the chair, but also as a business. Um, Barbering is very important. It's something I've been doing for the past 10 years, and it's something I've been passionate about, not just because it has let me express my creativity, but it's let me grow as a businessman, and uh, it is challenging me in my field. It's something that I do love. Um, but start off, okay. Um, Quick overview, man. I want to talk about today branding, which is very important, client retention, and also media and goals. Those four topics, they're so important, and I'll actually tell you guys why. Um, so when it comes to branding, it's not just about the haircut you give, but it's about the way you make people feel when they sit in your chair. For me, I like my client to feel like they are special. Every time you book, every session you have is dedicated to you, your preferences, and what makes you feel comfortable. And that's something that has set me apart because it's not just about a haircut, it's about a full experience. Whether that's if you're in a studio, if you're in a barbershop, if you have a at home setup, it starts with just the structure, how you operate. So your brand, man, having a clean workspace, having things and amenities that make clients feel like they can't get that anywhere else is something that I always say barbershop. Find what you want to be your brand. Find what works for you. It's like your signature. It's your personality in it's like wrapping your personality into your business. So branding, man, is from the logo to your colorway to the way you communicate to people is very important. So for me, I always wanted to go with more of a luxury feel, and more upscale vibe. So I always like to stick with colors like black and white. It's clean, it's classic, and you can't go wrong with it. But do what works for you. Experiment. This isn't. I probably went through two rebrands to try to figure out what I really want, and actually, what worked for me. So um, that's important. All right, second. Oh, give me 1 second. 1 second. There we go. Oh, client retention. With client retention, be consistent with your haircuts. A lot of people try to be the best barber. They're trying to compete with each other to be like they got the best haircut, best fade, best all of that. It's important to be able to know how to cut, but you don't have to be the best, man. Just be decent enough, man. Be good enough that where you make your client happy, because that's the basic. Going above that, it's about the conversation piece. How you interact with your clients, how you engage, how they feel even just sitting down. I have clients, they come just because they like the fact that they can talk to me. Make your client feel like they, as barbers, to me, I always say, like, a lot of people have said this, we're like therapists to an extent. People come to you on a regular basis, and whether it's 30 minutes to an hour, they are talking to you about whatever's going on in their life. Or some people might come just because they want the peace and have somebody to listen to. So for me, I love to engage with my clients. I love to ask them about their day, work, how's the family doing, any changes, any vacations. Have that type of conversation piece, man. They love it, they feel appreciated, and it keeps them coming back. That's how you start to build like long-term relationships with your client. Um, and for me, over the past years, I've had people that I've cut for uh, probably since I started, like year one. So it's been about 10 years, but they love it. And a lot of barbers haven't done that, you know, younger ones, not to throw any shade or nothing, but don't look over the simple fact of that client engagement. Also, have things like booking platforms, booking options. For me, man, I go through Squire. I love Squire. They do cater to my clients in a way where it's easy to book. It gives them everything they need. It gives them reminders, and it's convenient. Clients love that conveniency because they don't want to have to call and text you just to try to find a spot or see if whether you pick up the phone, if not, or if like for them, they might need a last minute haircut or need to book in advance. Booking platforms make that so much more easy. So I actually advise you guys to check out Squire. And if you are a barber and you're interested, I actually put the link in the description. Go through it and check it out. They'll really hook you guys up. I love them so far. I've been using them. Actually, this year I just switched to Squire, and I probably will never leave, honestly. All right, next. Also with clients, send them things like a thank you text when you get a new client. I've done that in the past. Whether it's like the guy from a call or walk in or like that very first booking, let them know you do appreciate their service. Because I honestly do. Even though I'm experienced and I know what I can do, I still let clients know, like, hey, I appreciate you for trusting me to perform this service for you. I appreciate you for either finding me through Instagram, Google, and to see my work and my portfolio and saying that that's the guy that I want to cut my hair. That's something that you should not take for granted, and always appreciate that, no matter how long you've been cutting hair. That's very important. All right. Next, I want to talk about the fact of the topic. I want to talk about the topic of social media for business. So I'm gonna be honest. For me, I have a love-hate relationship with social media. I know, for one, posting on the regular is very important. That's how you can get discovered. That's how people see your work. Hashtags, locations, actually engaging with the followers and the comments that people leave is very important in growing your business. So never take that for granted. For me, I have cons of the content creation is not my strongest suit when it comes to sometimes reels or the extra time it takes to edit, or trying to be creative. But also I've actually like outsourced and actually got help sometimes. And if you're a barber, if you're not either like tech savvy or if you don't have that time or creativity aspect, outsource. It makes it a lot easier. And try different platforms. Like, get on all of them, whether that's Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, Facebook. Social media is the best way you can market yourself. It reaches so many people, especially if you're starting out. The majority of like your clients is gonna come from social media, because people are always looking for barbers. And I've always told younger barbers this, and people that are interested, it doesn't matter how many of us cut hair. Honestly, there's more people that need a haircut than us that's provided. For me, I can't cut everybody in my area, so they have to go to somebody. Those are your opportunities, and stick to social media. And that also helps you display your brand. Now, the biggest thing when I was on social media like a lot, and I was heavily promoting, heavily posting, a lot of people love being able to see my workspace, see my work, or like they got to say, hey, you know what, your profile or your website and look into actually having a website. Websites are next level. But like, they love the fact that I took the time to put it together in a professional way to set myself apart. And that people have booked with me just off of seeing how my social media and my website was laid out, over just word of mouth or over just the quality of the cut. Guys was like, oh nah, man, as soon as I seen how you set up, I knew you was professional, so I was coming either way. That meant a lot for me, because it showed like that extra step and extra attention I gave really mattered when it came to pulling in new people. So don't take that for granted. Social media is very important. Last, oh nah, give me a second, my bad. Actually, I thought that was taken care of. 2 seconds. There we go. Got it. All right. My bad. I'm back. Last topic I actually want to discuss with you guys. Here we go. Oh, yeah. On the business aspect, start setting goals. That's important, because barbering is a good trade. It's a good passion. But to really be successful, don't look at it as a hobby or a hustle. Look at it as a business, every aspect of it. from a goal of how many clients you want to take weekly, how much content you want to post weekly. Okay, where do I want to be in 3 to 6 months? Where do I want to be in the next 1 to 5 years? Actually get pen and paper, actually set these goals and plans, because you're not going to grow and really scale if you're not consistently actually tracking and trying to focus on that. I know guys, they've been cutting longer than me, like 20, 30 years, and they're at a standstill. But the most powerful thing for me as a businessman and things I've always done, write down your goals. Being able to see what you want to do, actually challenging yourself, man, having that extra push, it makes you work harder than you did the day before. So always have goals and a plan going in business. It'll help you track like your progress, your client retention, your revenue, like even your social media. Like you can look at your metrics and see like, okay, how many people are engaging with me now compared to last week, last month. So planning, and I know it's not the funnest thing, it's not the best thing where you can honestly like show off. It don't really look cool. It's the homework. It's the behind the scenes things of being a business owner that I actually do more than anything. I'm more of a planner. I'm more of the behind the scenes guy. I'd rather research and work and plan instead of posting sometimes. But it's the balance of both. So make sure you start to do that. That's really important. And I had one last thing actually for you guys. Oh, right. And also, as a barber, when it comes to planning, don't just plan just the haircut part. Plan your goals. Plan from like the gym to like your relaxation time. I plan my whole day out because I like having a program. It keeps me on track. It keeps my life kind of more stress free. I don't like working in like spontaneous settings where anything could change at any moment. So like I like to plan out like even my rest time, my hobbies, my gym time, my time to cook, time to go hang with family and friends. That helps me align my goals with being able to balance. You know what? I want to have fun. I want to still grow in business, but I need a perfect balance. You don't ever want to work too much because that stress is not going to do you any good. And you also just don't want to take barbering for granted where, okay, you're cutting, you got clients, you're the cool guy, you're making money, you know, everybody inviting you to the parties, the bars, the clubs. Because I say in this career, you do get a lot of benefits. You know, everybody want to invite you to the birthday party, pull up here, concerts for free, and that's good to have, but you can't just party all day, have fun all day, and think that everything's going to turn out well on the business aspect. You got to balance the two. So that's actually very important, man. Having that plan and those goals. Do that, and I actually think that'd be a great start for anybody that's cutting hair, or also if you're experienced and you just want to reevaluate your plan and do something different. Those 4 things are where I would say you should start out at. So thank you guys for tuning into this. I'll be doing more videos. A lot of people have asked me to, you know, engage more, whether it's Q&A, whether it's, you know, trying to teach that next generation or giving some helpful tips. So you can follow me on Instagram, TikTok, like, comment, subscribe here, and let me know what you guys think. And let's go on this YouTube journey, and I'll try to do my best to deliver what you guys are asking for. So I appreciate it, and I'll see you guys next time. All right, peace.